This video is sponsored by Utopia Toys and Models, where you can get all your toys, Gundam, anime, Marvel, Mafex, Mezco, McFarlane, Hasbro, Godzilla's, everything that you could possibly want under one roof. Check them out at utopiatoysandmodels.com or come and visit them in Knoxville, Tennessee. Only in anime can a nerdy guy lose his testicles and get supernatural powers, and a girl who has psychic abilities be able to fall in love with him. UFOs, ghosts, what else could you ask for in DanDaDan? Let's take a look at Momo from this freaking awesome anime. What is happening, folks? It is Jimmy G in the place to be, bringing you back to another episode of The Good, The Bad, The Awesome, where I unbox, give you my first reaction to all things pop culture. So if you like to see what I see, hit that like, subscribe, get notified when we have new videos. And if you're already doing that, thank you so very much. So I have a figure in front of you that I have to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of this channel, one of my sponsors, that is Utopia Toys and Models. They are located here in Knoxville, Tennessee, and they have all your anime, Gundam, all sorts of fun needs. So I definitely encourage you to check them out at utopiatoysandmodels.com. I do have a reviewer code that will be coming soon, so be on the lookout for that. But from the anime DanDaDan, we have Momo here, and Momo and Okarun are kind of the two main characters in that granny. Are not Turbo Granny, but you know, Momo's grandma. Yeah. But it is an interesting manga and anime. So I would encourage you, first of all, do not watch it with kids in the room, and second of all, give it a shot. I know the anime is on Netflix right now here in the States. You can watch it there, but you have the beautiful Abby Trott, who is the English voice actor for Momo, and we've got this figure from SHFiguarts. Now they are coming out with an Okarun who is going to be in his like Turbo Granny supernatural mode, which I can't wait to get that figure too as well. But this one I've been excited about because I have really dug this anime. It starts out fun and then it gets really serious and rips your heart out about episode 4. But that's what all animes do, right? So, but this is the figure. This is the front of it. It's beautiful artwork. Not artwork. It's basically a picture of the figure right there. And then we got the side, which is another picture, but just a very, very fun figure to kind of mess with. So I'm very, very looking forward to, excited about this. If you are a UPC person, there it is right there. And then the side. Now you can pick this figure up anywhere from $60 to $80, just depending on where you get it. I got it at Utopia Toys and Models. They have it on sale right now for $59.99 plus tax, of course, but I did not pay that for this, so I will not let you all know, but I did pay for it. Trust me, I did pay for it. But all my opinions will be my own. But let's do this. Let's get it out of the box through the help of Wesley Snipes. These boxes, they don't take a lot. I used to just time lapse it, so I'm just going to open it right here. I should get my other mic and put it here so we can have some ASMR, some beautiful, beautiful, sexy ASMR right there. But let's move that to the side. Let's pop this open. All figure arts pretty much are pretty similar in all of its like articulation, all the accessories you get, all the stuffs and things. And then boop, let's just dump all those heads out, and we'll just leave those hands right there inside that plastic for right now, because that's easier to show off. Let's take off the rest of this plastic. Oh yeah, taking off the plastic. There we go. That sounded weird, didn't it? But anyway, let's go ahead and get her standing. And these guys sometimes just have a little difficulty for me standing. There we go. All the heads, the faces, not the heads, the faces, but there we are. That is Momo. As I go ahead and let's dip my camera down a little bit so we can see everything that we do have. But there she is, and so far so good. She has some really great looking things about her. I know this just does not sound right, but First of all, from a height standpoint, let's just take a look at how tall she is. She is under 6 inches, about 5 1/4. If you are on the metric system, you're looking at about 14.5 centimeters tall. And some things that you get 4 different facial expressions. So there's the first one right there. Nice little angry kind of side eyes right there. Then we get this kind of fun, just her, you know, kind of smiling with a little blush under the eyes. That's a really good, you know, little good detail there. Then we get her not smiling with the blush under her eyes and all that good stuff. And then we get her laughing, which she usually is doing at okarun on that. So, and it's got the laughter. It has a little bit of tear, like coming off the side of the eye right there. That's kind of cool. You also get all these hands. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hands. Now I was about to say 10 sets of hands, 5 sets of hands, but 10 hands total. And you get the figure itself. And so let's bring this figure in for a closer look as we pop things around. So first of all, let's take a look. This is the front, the side, the back, the side, and the front. And just the face right there, I mean, really great animation, accurate look to the face. Really love the feel of these Figuarts figures. The earrings, they do have some detail on those too as well, but just a really nice overall figure. The way the hair kind of curls over a little bit, I mean, just looks just like she popped out of the anime or the manga. Well, the manga she'd be black and white, but out of the anime. Of course, the little blue skirt here, but there is the shoes at the bottom, kind of tell you that's from China. She is wearing underpants, so folks, for you that are wondering, yes, she is wearing the underpants. But that is kind of just her in a nutshell. Just everything's really cool about these figures, and what I love about Figuarts is they're doing some of these anime figures and they look really good. I mean, 2 very big companies, Figuarts and Figma, do some of the more higher quality anime figures, and then they leave the rest to companies like Total Anime, Anime Heroes, and McFarlane to do the rest. So from an articulation standpoint, what we have is her head is on a ball joint. Oh, she does have like a necklace there. That's kind of cool. It's on a ball, so you can move side, all that good stuff. The arms, they're on this kind of butterfly joint here, and then you can lift it up. You do go all around, you can, boom, and then you have this bicep swivel right there. Then you also have more than a 90-degree bend, and then you got this on a ball right here for the hands right there. So cool. And so she can just about full T that baby right there. She does have the upper ab crunch that you can move side to side, a little bit tight, and then you have the bottom ab crunch that you have there too. This is a softer plastic on the sweater here. And then for the legs, you can't really get that far out. I mean, you can, you just kind of have to kind of manipulate the skirt a little bit, but you can get it out a little bit. You can get it up 90 degree. You do have a little bit of a twist there, not much. You do have ankle tiltage and all that kind of stuff too. So you can't quite Van Damme it unless you really just work this skirt a little bit. So, but that is her in a nutshell from an articulation standpoint. So we'll get her setting back down. Beauty. But yes, that's her right there. So let me get a few other figures in here that we can compare her to. So before we compare her to other figures, just a reminder, if you haven't watched any of my other Figuarts reviews, very simple to change out the face plates and things like that. It basically, part of the hair pulls off here. You pop that off, and then you pop the face off and put the new one on. Same with the arms, you just kind of slowly twist. Watch some of my other videos, you'll get to see me do that if you want to. But hey, well, let's just do it right now. Let's see, that hair just pops off, and then the face will pop off right there. So we'll just leave this face on for right now, because I think it's beautiful, just the way you are. All right, so let's move her back just a hair so we can get some people in here. So first of all, let's compare her to another Figuarts figure. This is my Tanjiro Kamado. Just did a review on him. Beautiful, beautiful figure there. The next figure we want to compare her to, this is a Total Anime by Jazzwares. This is, of course, good old Deku, or Izuku Midoriya. Young Midoriya. And then let's do this. Let's scoot this to the side a little bit. This is an Anime Heroes. We're going to get Bakugo here in just a moment. He's doing the splits for me right now. So let's get him right here. Well, this is the thing. Some of these cheaper figures, they just don't like to stand well, right? So there we go. Boom. Awesome. And then we got a 7-inch McFarlane. I am running out of space, folks. So 7-inch Inosuke, Lord Inosuke. And he doesn't want to stand either. All of my figures just don't want to stand. There we go. We'll put him right here. Maybe like that. And then 5-inch McFarlane Toys Zenitsu right there. So that is how it compares to some other figures right there. And that's how Momo stands. She will more than likely just kind of scale well with the Figuarts line, but it looks like she could scale well with the Total Anime line too as well. So, but that is her in a nutshell. So let's get back here. My final thoughts on Momo from DanDaDan. So back together for my final thoughts on Momo from DanDaDan DanDaDan. She is so cute. First of all, thank you again, John and Destiny from Utopia Toys and Models. Go visit them, utopiatoysandmodels.com, or if you're here in Knoxville, go visit them. Tell them Jimmy G sent you. And but thank you so much for this amazing figure at an unbeatable price. But really digging this figure. I think it's great. It does have its flaws though. A lot of the female figures with the skinnier legs and the ankles and stuff sometimes are a little bit tougher to pose, and they just like to fall over. So you definitely want to make sure you have like a figure stand or something like that. I tried something different. So at the end of this video, you'll see all of my poses that I put her in. I'm not a very great poser. Well, I am a poser, but I'm not a very good figure poser. But I decided just to do photos this time instead of doing the wheel of possibilities. But yeah, the legs are just a little bit, chicken legs there sometimes are a little tough to pose. Also, a couple of her hands were very loose when you went to go put them on, so they just need to be tightened up because they popped off really easy. The only other thing I wish this had some of those, like the spirit hands that she had that would reach out and grab. You know, that would be cool to have that effect just to show, because right now it just looks like she's just a high school girl. If you didn't know much about the anime, you'd be like, why are you buying girl toys? But this, but she is a very integral part, and this anime has a lot of heart. I really do enjoy the colors, the animation accurate look, the different faces and the hands you get. I think very well do make up that $59.99 price tag that you would spend on this figure. But there's just a couple things keeping it from being perfect. Of course, you can see all the joints, but that's what you get when you can't have soft goods on a toy. If you had soft goods on this would probably be about a $120 figure or even more, because that does cost more to do. But overall, on a scale of good, bad, awesome, I would say she is very good to very good to not necessarily pretty awesome, but very good. I cannot wait till Okarun comes out with his Turbo Granny form. But if you're not watching DanDaDan, it's an anime or a manga, if you're not reading it, with a lot of heart, a lot of humor, a lot of fun, and a little bit risque at times, but definitely a really fun one to watch, and I would encourage you to do so. So this is the pose she's going to stay in for me right now until I deem it necessary to change her. But pros, great figure. Cons, yeah, the chicken legs, and I wish it came with some of the special effects. That would be great if it did. But that's all I got to say about that. So if you enjoyed this video, maybe consider becoming a member or just be a subscriber. That's good enough for me. So tune in next time when we do talk about something else good, bad, or awesome. And in the meantime, y'all stay young, have fun, and be awesome. DanDaDan, 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 DanDaDan.